My name is Scott Smith, and I am currently the superintendent of St. Mary's County Public Schools. Now, we have 29 different schools and programs. We serve 18,000 students. We employ over 2,000 people full-time.
As a superintendent, you're focused on student achievement and ensuring that your students meet rigorous standards.
Right.
How do issues like food insecurity, poverty, homelessness, and the like impact a child's ability to learn and be successful in school?
Well, in so many ways, schools they're a reflection of the community that we serve. They're a reflection of the students and their homes. Well, yes, the principal purpose and the way most school systems are evaluated are on test scores and graduation rates and attendance rates and things such as that. A school is so much more. They're all smaller versions of a community. So things that are happening in the lives of our young people, poverty in the home, uncertainty with perhaps their parents or their parents' employment, any kind of insecurity that they experience outside of school, that comes to affect them within the school. So it's really important that we understand that. And one of the things that we've really been working on this year is increasing that understanding with all of our teachers and our administrators and all of our support staff that work with children.
On the St. Mary's County Public Schools website, it states, "Our goal is to focus our efforts to create a total community committed to learning and safety for all children." So could you please explain especially what this means, especially as it pertains to total community?
Yeah. Well, when we talk about the community, that is, it's everything that's happening in St. Mary's County is reflected within the school buildings themselves and the classrooms. We are a total community, and it's a total partnership. One of the things that we're doing this year is we are putting forth a whole series of statements, the commitments that the school system makes to our students, to our staff, to our schools themselves, and to our stakeholders groups and our partners and our community partners, what we are committed to as a school system. And very specifically, when we get into the stakeholder group, what are we committed to? One of the most important parts of that is understanding that we are a reflection of the community we serve, and that the partnerships that we form really do help us do our work. And that's the wonderful part about having the opportunity to speak with you today about Church Without Walls, about the relationship that we have with you and the philanthropic giving and the support we receive. So it really is about a total community.
And so you kind of beat me to the next question.
Yeah, there you go.
How does Church Without Walls help you reach this goal of meeting the needs of the total community?
Well, simplistically, it's this fantastic infusion of money and materials and things that make an impact on a student and help them be ready for and to work through all the things that are happening within the schools. But I will tell you, the other part of it is, and Mrs. Hall and I have spoken about this, it's inspirational. It's that people who are not directly affiliated perhaps with the student who's receiving this benefit, people care about them. And I think that that's ultimately the one of the larger messages that we really want to drive home with children is, even if you may not see the person who's provided the backpack, or who has thoughtfully gone out and bought the graphing calculator, or provided the money that helps you get the snack packs that are being taken home with. People care about you. People that you may never meet, they care about you, and I think that's one of the greatest gifts that we're given through our relationship with Church Without Walls.
Okay. So on that same note, what more can we do together to create this total community of safety and beneficial to all children?
Move that inspiration out further and further. The more we can mobilize others to recognize that the work of the school system is not just the work of the school system. St. Mary's County Public Schools isn't the only person responsible for educating and caring about children. Every single person in the community, every single person in the congregation, every single person that that benefits from employing and working and living in St. Mary's County. We're all involved in the education of children. And so what can Church Without Walls do is they can instill in others that same inspiration to go out and give and to donate either their time or their money or their effort or even just their compassion to be somebody who listens to kids, who cares about kids, perhaps even comes into one of our schools and mentors our children. These things truly, truly matter.
So as we close your part of the interview here,
Sure.
just wanted to ask you one final question. Is there anything else you would like to share with our supporters?
Other than just a heartfelt thanks. Educating children and working in public education, sometimes we get criticized a bit. And sometimes we can take that criticism to heart, and it can perhaps daunt some. When we see the selflessness of others, when we see people who really care about our kids and care about our work, it inspires us. It inspires us to wake up positive and to move forward with that spark. And so I just would like to say to everyone, thank you. Thank you very much. Please know that the smallest of gifts and the largest of gifts has an incredible impact, not only on the children, but on the adults who work with children.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.